Turmoil in Venezuela driving millions from the country as refugees, battling a struggling economy, food insecurity, political unrest, and gang violence. This week, the government carrying out a raid at the infamous prison, the Tocoron, known as one of the country's most dangerous penitentiaries and home to the Tren de Aragua gang.
Venezuela has one of the highest rate of corruption, violent crime, unrest in the world. Venezuela is ranked the most dangerous country in South America and also has the second highest murder rate in the world with 56 homicides per 1 million inhabitants. Both the Japanese and US travel advisory contains travel warnings for Venezuela. The US travel advice specifically cautions US citizens not to travel to Venezuela at level 4 out of 4. Is Venezuela still dangerous in 2024? What is it like to travel to a country labeled a notorious country? I have spent 10 days in Venezuela as a tourist and visited several places to find answers for it.
Buenos días. Good morning, guys. Welcome, guys, in San Jose, capital city of Costa Rica. Now I'm about to fly to Venezuela. I feel a little bit nervous going there. Venezuela is considered to be one of the most dangerous and violent country in the entire world due to political and economic situation. But at the same time, I'm very excited to visit there to see their situation.
Buenos días, damas y caballeros. En este momento invitamos a todos los grupos del vuelo de Alianza 679 Manuela Costa 16.
En caso de evacuación, bandas luminosas a lo largo del pasillo le indicarán. Y a la hora que les prometimos. Por seguridad estén insertados y con cinturón de seguridad abrochado.
Gracias.
Once I got off the aircraft, I found the people smoking a cigarette inside the airport and the moving walkway was not working as you see, which made me feel nervous.
Buenos tardes. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome, guys, in Caracas, which is capital city of Venezuela. I was having a big issue with completing immigration process since immigration officer told me to present an invitation letter, which I didn't think it's mandatory for Japanese citizens, but they forced me to present it. Insisted them that it's not necessary, and they ended up letting me go through, but instead they asked me something with a return. They probably asked me something like bribe. So to explain, Venezuela is considered to be one of the most dangerous countries due to the harsh political and economic situation. I need to be cautious all the time during my stay in Venezuela, especially Caracas, where most of the crime concentrated in the country. Even in the airport, crimes have been reported, so I need to be cautious as well. So right now, I'm going to central Caracas.
Nice to meet you. Okay. Hi, Andrea. Bueno, soy Andrea
Sí.
y soy la guía.
Hola, yo soy Angie, soy la mejor amiga de Andrea y también estoy como guía de taco el día de hoy.
So you guys keep me alive during trip. Right?
Yeah. We're your safeguards.
Yeah.
So I don't know if how is like the experience by far, but as you can see, like the city is pretty different from you can see in another kind of city here. So at the moment, like this is like I don't know, like a really good place,
Mhm.
really good area of the city. Actually.
So what do you call this place? Altamira?
Altamira,
Okay.
this is Altamira. Sí,
Specifically, it's named La Castellana.
La Castellana.
La Castellana. So where are we heading right now?
We're heading to the downtown,
Okay.
known in Spanish as El Centro,
Uh-huh.
to show you like this historic part
Okay.
where, like, you know, one of the important places where like El Libertador was, you know, like very important historic people.
Mm-hmm.
And actually there you can go like see, you know, real life, normal, like how people spend there.
Okay.
Like this. But we are just going to enter the highway, and then after a long, I mean maybe a 15-minute ride,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to get to the downtown. Like this part, kind of like, I don't know, the most expensive area
Uh-huh.
has those. Apart from this part and over the highway, like
Mhm.
on the opposite way,
Okay.
has those same.
All right.
Yes.
So we're on the highway.
Yes.
This is
This place is named La Carlota,
See.
and this is like a tiny airport
Uh-huh.
where they now it's like a military base for the aviation.
I see.
That place is named Las Mercedes, and
Mhm.
it's like the place where you have the night life
Okay.
yeah.
of Caracas.
Uh-huh.
So you can select the difference in this like area,
Oh yeah.
and then when we go back to the like downtown, you're going to select the difference
I
between.
see.
This is like the mid-high.
Yeah, a bit high. Usually, to get to those places, you have to like
I
really
see.
have a car or something because they're pretty far.
I see.
Ah, pero no te vas a quedar conmigo. No te vas a quedar conmigo.
No. The place where these tiny windows. It's a hotel. It's a very famous hotel here.
Fancy, very
It's a
fancy.
fancy hotel. And most of the artists
Stay there.
stay there when they come to concerts
Uh-huh.
and stuff.
This one, right?
Yes.
And this is a stadium, the university stadium. Usually most of the what is it, like baseball games are like
Baseball game,
are done there.
Alright.
And recently they opened a new stadium,
Okay.
more bigger.
I see.
But it's very kind of far.
Where's the most dangerous spot in Caracas?
Petare.
Petare, or there's a zone named El 23 de Enero.
Uh-huh.
It's another barrio,
Okay.
Yes.
but it's in the west side of the
Uh-huh.
city.
Uh-huh.
What they call the centro.
El centro.
El centro de Caracas.
Nice.
Those buildings there, called Las Torres del Silencio. That place is named El Silencio. It's like quiet. We don't really know why they
Why?
called that.
Quiet, but
It has a historical meaning, but right now I don't remember it.
Could you briefly explain this place?
This place is the center of Caracas, and it has the most cheaper commercials in the zone. There are a lot of people who makes their lives here or around here.
Okay.
This exactly place is the parliament, and here's where they took the
Circulation.
the building. It's like from the colonial.
Okay.
A dictator called
Antonio Guzmán Blanco. It's one of the most important and famous dictators of Venezuela.
Okay.
And it was like every dictadura. It's a dictatorship. It's awful, but he managed to build a lot of the city.
I see.
A lot of the places to see the city during his time. This is the assembly. And this is La Plaza Bolívar, Bolivar Square.
Okay.
It's named like this because near from here it's the Bolivar House.
Okay.
And it's one of the most popular squares in the city.
Okay.
Every town, every city in Venezuela has a Bolivar Square.
Oh, I see.
This is
Can we get inside?
Yes, and you will see a lot of lions around the city.
Okay.
Especially
for example, there's like the same architecture that had like houses in that time, mostly like, you know, high aristocrats and stuff.
and they used to like to have like gardens in the middle of the house, and the house built around it.
I see.
We have like portraits and paintings of the things that I just
Those people are the independence heroes from Venezuela,
Okay.
and those paintings were the term of the independence.
Is the
Cómprame una, chino, a $1, para que te lleve un recuerdo para allá para Asia. Mira, se llama.
This place is the Venezuelan square, and this is where Simón was born. He burned in his house with that's a popular say from him. All of this belongs to Simón Bolívar.
oh.
In that small square and half of the city from here to the avenue.
Oh, qué bien, vamos a ver si entramos.
Simón Bolívar burned in this house the 24th of July in 1783.
What do you call this again? Frappes?
Frappe.
Frappes.
Jugo frappe. It's like mixed with ice, just in like, you know, in a mixer.
¿Dos pequeños o grandes?
Dos pequeños.
You pay?
Like this is Pogo Mobile, so we make a direct transfer from the one bank from another.
Okay.
It's a the bank. So we put the information of the receiver, and that's it. With the phone number, we don't have like a
So you
bank
don't need to
account.
pay by cash?
Yeah. ¿Me dices tu cédula, po?
10, 380.
This is like the present relationship.
Yeah,
with,
the embassy came, like did a like kind of a stroll, and they were like negotiating some things. Yeah, and actually in that time you can see like the Israel like flag all over the city to how to say to give them the welcome.
Iran, it's Cuba, Angola, but we didn't see the flag of United States, right?
You can actually kind of see it there.
Yeah. Yes, right.
Sí, ¿verdad? Sí, ahorita que lo pongo colocado más,
We go back to Altamira, which is a secured place in Caracas before sunset.
What do you call this square?
Plaza La Castellana.
Uh-huh.
So over that building over there, even though it's called La Torre de Digital, it's called like over a mobile phone service. Actually on the 9th floor,
Yes.
it's the Japan Embassy.
Japan embassy.
So if you ever
the
need to
9th
go
floor.
there, yeah, you can go there and say, hey, I'm going to the Japan Embassy, I'm Japanese, and they will let you in
Oh, okay.
if you want. And over here is the Spanish Embassy also. I usually come here to do my papers and stuff.
At the end of the day, they took me to an authentic Japanese restaurant in Altamira.
¿Para persona? Sí. Cubículo, mesita, ¿dónde qué? Ah, sí se pueden cubículos. Sí.
So is this your first time to try authentic Japanese food?
Yes. I'm very excited about it. And so
First time eating soba.
You know how to use chopstick?
You can like, si puedes apoyarte con la cuchara.
But you already know how to...
Que si sabes utilizar los chopsticks.
sí, más o menos, pero
Mama.
sí, no me juzguen por favor, please don't judge.
¿Qué tal?
How's it taste? That's good? Oh, that's good.
Really.
Tempura.
Which do you prefer, like Venezuelan food, local food here, or like Japanese?
It's hard. It's hard
hard to
because
choose, like,
I really like Asian
but you
food.
okay, but you used to eat like local food here, right? Since you were very young.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of weird for you.
Yes.
It's very authentic Japanese food. It's exactly the same taste I could have tried in Japan as well.
Qué bien, me alegra mucho.
I got the opportunity to speak with the Japanese owner of this restaurant. According to them, the number of Japanese corporate branches in Venezuela has been cut to nearly zero since 2018, with the situation deteriorating. Accordingly, they have very few Japanese customers. So this is the introduction of my Venezuelan journey. The places I visited on my first day appeared to be more secure than I expected, which blew out my anxiety when I landed in Caracas. But it means Venezuela is confronting economic inequality. There seems to be a remarkable gap between the wealthy and the poor, just as the slums are spreading. That's all for today's video. I will deep dive into Caracas to figure it out more in the next video.